Right, we're on a bit of a different journey. You might be able to see there's a fishing rod. I've actually been out, took a rod for a walk along the riverbank trout fishing. I did actually cast in a few times, but I didn't catch anything. But what I'm after now, with the tide almost full up, is hopefully a mackerel or two that I can use for bait on the local beaches, because I want to have a go. I've had dabs, plaice, flounder, turbot and bass off some of these beaches, and that's my plan. Later this week probably we'll have a session on the beach. But today we're out on the rocks. This is actually, some folk will probably recognise it if they've been up this way, one of the best winter cod marks in the northeast of Scotland when it's day. Blimey, the style looks like it's seen better days. This is a place called Usan, just north of Arbroath, northeast Scotland. The sea's coming over the flat rock already. I'm sure the high tide's not for another hour or more yet. I've got my welly boots on. Bigger sea than I thought it was going to be. However, we'll get set up, we'll have a try in a bit. As you can see, the sea's rather rough. We've had a thunderstorm. And what is even more disappointing, you just see, looking off the end of the rod, the marker buoys. There's some creels down there, which means I can't cast. There's another flag over there, where it's marking the end of a set of creels. So from this end to that end, there's probably 30 creels running out of this small bay. Sadly, with this sea, and the amount of creels around, I'm not even going to get the cast in. What a shame. Well, my first sea fishing trip of the year is abandoned before it even gets started. There's something dead down there. Gilly mock by the looks of it. Right, well, I'll sign off for the minute. Well, if you can see that, a pirate ship. Well, actually it's not, it's a tall ship. Been visiting Montrose. It was built there over 100 years ago, and it's come in on a round the coast trip and it's popped into the harbour. They said it was going to stay for a few days, but there it is, leaving. No sails up, so I'm assuming it's got an engine in it as well. I don't know whether they built it with one, but that's what they must be using. And you can just see to the right of it, there's a supply vessel for the oil rigs, and that's waiting to go into the harbour. It could be waiting for the pilot to take them in, or it could just sit there overnight. They save on harbour fees if they stay out there and don't tie up. We're really not going to get anywhere today. Such a shame. The sea's quite good actually, it's not far off a sort of sea you'd be looking for a cod. Might want it a bit stronger, but much too rough for fishing with light tackle for a mackerel. And they like the water clean as well, so it's their sight feeders. They'll move further offshore where the water's not been stirred up on the edge of the shore where it's all murky. Ah well, we'll try again another day. You can see, I just lift the camera up a bit. You can see the marker buoys for the crab pots, lobster creels, right next to the shore. I know these boys are going to make a living and all that, but they spoil it for everybody else. We can't fish. And it can be like that right until the winter storms, November, December time. Pain in the backside really, but there you go. We've all got to share it, allegedly. It looks nice, looks very inviting. Got the wrong gear though for fishing in this sea. There's the old fish town, the old fishing villages. When the herring collapsed, the people moved out, and to make sure they didn't come back, the charming landowner that used to live around here burnt all the roofs off the houses so they wouldn't come back. The clearances didn't only happen in the Highlands, it happened down here as well.